Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we are going to talk about an extremely important concept, one that will keep you from pulling the plug too early on your advertising campaigns, and one that will broaden your view on how to analyze spending your hard-earned dollars and your time. Because those are the two exchanges that we make whenever we are trying to build a business: time or money. As entrepreneurs, we're constantly on the hunt for effective marketing strategies. We want to ensure that every dollar spent or time invested into marketing, especially on platforms like Facebook that we'll be talking about specifically in this video, yields a robust return. But if you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, well, it's impossible for you to even come up with a conclusion on what is working and what isn't. This becomes extremely important when we start to spend money on advertising, because we ultimately need to know if the dollars that we're spending is worth it or if it is working. Most entrepreneurs make the mistake of analyzing their immediate return on investment, or ROI, from their marketing campaigns. But what if I told you that there's more to the story than just immediate returns? What if I told you that the key to long-term success lies in understanding the lifetime value of a customer, or LTV? So let me ask you, do you know what the lifetime value of your customer is? Just one? You see, the return that we get from just one customer isn't measured in just the time that they purchased from us. It comes from the many times that they keep on coming back and coming back. It comes from the amount of times that they refer us to their friends and family. And this is information that you need to know as a business owner so that you can make educated decisions when it comes to your advertising campaigns or your marketing efforts. Lifetime value of a customer is the total amount of revenue a customer is projected to bring into your business over their entire lifetime. It's not merely about the initial purchase, but every purchase that they'll make over time. And one more important metric: referrals. Your business operates on referrals, right? Absolutely. So you need to also take into account the value that at least one more referral will bring you from that one customer. By understanding the LTV, you can grasp the true worth of a customer, which will then help you decide if your marketing and advertising efforts are truly justified. Most business owners will spend a couple $100, not bring in any revenue, or maybe get a few leads out of it, and decide that their money is not worth it. And you have no idea how many times I've heard this, or that it doesn't work, but that could be for many other reasons, which we won't get into right now. The importance of LTV becomes clear when we consider the dollars invested into marketing and the decision-making process around them. Like I mentioned earlier, you might be deterred from spending money if an ad costs more upfront than the immediate return it generates. But remember, what is the lifetime value of that one customer that it can generate in the course of a lifetime of that person being a customer? So by understanding LTV, your perspective can change massively, because if the LTV of your customer is high, then those marketing efforts that you thought were expensive might be an incredibly profitable investment long term. So let's break down an example. And so for the sake of keeping things simple, we're going to use a restaurant as an example. And remember, you can apply these same calculations to your business. So listen up. You, as a restaurant owner, you've spent $20 on a Facebook ad. This ad reaches John, a new customer, who decides to visit your restaurant and spends $15. At first glance, you look at this and say to yourself, shoot, I lost $5 to get a new customer. But hold on now, there's more to the story. Let's say you did everything else right. You made sure to take great care of this new customer, because just getting them in through the door is only half the battle, right? You still have to make sure you provide a great customer experience, that your product is great, etc., so that they continue to come back. Because it is on this second visit that it really starts to get interesting. So let's say you do your due diligence. John loves the food and he starts coming back every month, spending $15 or so every time. Well, now you no longer have to be spending any money on bringing that customer back into the door, right? So it costs you nothing. And now you start to see yourself in the green, making profit from this one customer that once cost you $20 to gain. So over the course of a year, John ends up spending $180 at your restaurant. Suddenly, that $20 ad doesn't seem too bad, and you're no longer at a loss. Instead, you're at a $160 profit over a year, considering the lifetime value of John as a customer. Now, in order to go a bit deeper to truly measure the value of one new customer, you will have to do a bit more research and come up with an average of how many times that customer will come back, and also the average number of times you are referred by your customers or clients. Typically, I'll only count one new referral because, well, it's challenging to guess that number, right? It's always going to be different, but I'm pretty sure if you are good at what you do, you'll get at least one new referral. And this example clearly illustrates the power of understanding the LTV of a customer and can help you make better marketing and advertising decisions. It helps you see the big picture of long-term profitability. The knowledge of LTV can ensure that your advertising investments are well placed and your business is set on the right path to sustainable success. So, understanding LTV is a game changer for your business. It helps you transition from focusing on immediate returns to building a sustainable and profitable business. As entrepreneurs, we need to look beyond the revenue our customers bring in today in the immediate time and consider the value over a lifetime. My friends, I created this video because Facebook advertising still remains one of the most inexpensive forms of advertising for all of us here in this room. And yet, so many people give up on it because they miss this part, or they just don't know how to. They don't know how to do it. But when the day comes that you start to spend money on Facebook advertising, you need to be prepared with the right mindset. And considering everything that is possible with Facebook advertising, it is one of the most powerful forms of advertising you can make to not only bring in new customers, but to build your brand. So let's make sure that you are spending your money wisely and evaluating your marketing dollars accurately.